What's going on, baby? It's yours truly, Angel C. Now, if you've been following my weight loss journey, you already know that I've been doing 3 72-hour fasts. Now, this week's a little bit different on the way I broke up the 72-hour fast, but I'm still getting those amount of hours fasted in, if that makes sense. So, like, ending last week's fast, I finished with like 110 hours. I felt good enough where I didn't have to stop at the 72. That's the good thing about this. It's like no restrictions, no overwhelming. Like you go as far as you can. Each individual is different. So what I did was I did 110-hour fast, and then the next day then I ate, and then I did a 24-hour fast, and then after that I did a 65-hour fast. Now I'm gonna go on a 89-hour. Now I have to go on an 89-hour fast. But I've done about, I'm going to say 6 72s. And my starting weight before starting this journey, I was at 226. Right now, I'm like the lightest I've ever been at I woke up this morning, I was like about 193. So I'm pretty excited about that. My goal right now, ultimately, is to get down to 175. And people are like, why do you want to get so small? I've been big my whole life, you know what I mean? And it's not necessarily about aesthetics or wanting to lose weight for anything. It's more for like mental and spiritual reasons and being more connected with myself. So that's my purpose for wanting to fast this long, to have more control, mental control over my life. And I've struggled with that. I can't lie. Like, if you got an eating issue, you got a discipline issue. You know what I mean? Just that area in health. So I still been training as normal. Like yesterday, I did a good 4.6 mile run doing sprints. So I would do like some type of metabolic running, do 2 laps as fast as you can at like 7.3 with an incline, and then without an incline, and so on and so forth. And then you walk 5 minutes after, just to get a full recovery. Right now, since I'm doing this 89-hour fast, I've done fast with water alone. I've done water with broth. I've done fast with broth. I've done fast with broths. The snake juice diet, I've been on that on a consistent basis. And right now, for the first time ever, I'm going to do somewhat of a dry, I'm going to start out with a hard dry fast for the first 24 hours. And then I'm going to incorporate a soft dry fast, meaning just brush my teeth. Now you're gonna ask, what's the difference between water fast and a dry fast? Dry fast is a little bit more extreme. You know, you're restricting water for about 1 to 3 days, and I just want to see how my body's gonna react. You know what I mean? I just want to see the mental benefits. I guess this is another level of fasting. I've been fasting for like the last, I've been intermittent fasting, doing OMAD and all those things for the last, I would say 10 years, man. I've been on it for a grip. I mean, consistently, no, but I've had my experiences. So I know what to do if I'm getting dizzy or hypoglycemic or anything like that, you know. So my goal ultimately is to get down to 175. That's my ultimate goal. And then I'm going to start incorporating 24-hour fasts. So today is day 1 of the dry fast. It's probably like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get some reading in and chill, see, you know, just report in every once in a while with y'all and tell you how. What up, guys? Super tired. Day 2 of this dry fast. Now I hate this part of my dry fast. They're not brushing the teeth and not washing their hands. This is my major complaint for right now. super tired just because I went to bed like at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not necessarily that I wasn't sleepy, but I wasn't tired either. And I was just reading some articles or whatnot on dry fasting and just doing my research. So, as you can see, I haven't even slept. And you can see my eyes are like mad dark. I just literally woke up right now. Like, I'm gonna go back to sleep after I'm doing this clip or whatnot, and I'll catch up with you guys later. So what I got planned for today, for the most part, is I'm gonna do another long walk like I did yesterday. I'm not gonna work out today at all. I'm just gonna go on a long walk just to get some sun, to get some fresh air, just get the cells breathing again. Yesterday I went on a 1 hour walk with my daughter, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, man, it was the deepest conversation in a long time. And we were just talking about the garden, on how important it is for girls and little boys to always protect their environment and don't, basically I was telling her, you have to have order in your garden. You got to know what you want in your garden. You can't just have it all exposed everywhere. You can't have everything everywhere, you know what I mean? And you also have to protect that garden. You have to, build certain walls in order to keep the squirrels and the other BS out of your garden from tearing it up and causing disorder. And, the squirrels represent just negative influences. And then we talked about the light. Who are the light in your life? You know what I mean? The light bringers, the nutrient bringers, you know what I mean? The ones that help make your garden grow. And we were just talking about that over and over again. Just giving her different examples. That little girl blew me away. Like, we were deep. Me and my baby girl got deep, and it's been a long time. And I don't know if it was necessarily that I was being a good dad or not, or a bad dad over these last few years or last few months. But me and her connected, you know what I mean? Me and my daughter always have a great have a great relationship. She's gonna be 9 actually coming up on the 17th. And then I also have a son. His name is Alexander. He got a poo-poo diaper right now. And I'm trying to Kevin Hart my wife. Exactly. But it's just like a lot of mindfulness when you're doing a dry fast. I don't know if I'm exaggerating or like you're more level-headed. You're more compassionate. Like yesterday, I went to Marshall's. Like, you got this whole coronavirus going on, so everybody's in a fearful state. Hold on, please. Everybody's in a fearful state. Everybody's running everywhere to buy, items and things that they don't really need, things to set them up for a horrible situation due to their ignorance. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of like eliminate that or whatnot, because it's hard not to see online. It's everywhere. So my agenda was yesterday to go buy my wife something nice, because she is truly my backbone. That woman right there always got my back, emotionally, mentally, physically, everything. Like, she's my rock. And just went to go buy her some perfumes and some nice, get her a purse. Got out of my comfort zone and getting into the female section of the store. You know what I mean? I'm always buying her like technology and flowers and things that are easy. But if you do things that are easy, your life will be hard. If you do things that are hard, your life will be easy. So I took some of my own advice and I applied it. But I'm having a hell of an experience, like mentally and spiritually inside these last few weeks that I've just been fasting in general. Now this dry fasting is just getting me to a level of more clarity, more awareness about me, you know what I mean? Knowing myself and knowing where I'm at. But don't let me kill you so early in the morning. I'm going to check back in with y'all and let y'all know the deal. All right. Peace. Day 2, baby. Day 2. No washing booty. No brushing teeth. Things feel sharp. But I was supposed to go on a walk, and this walk turned into a family walk. I don't know how that happened, but I guess I inspired my wife to get out of bed. So we're going to walk to the grocery store, buy some coconut water, so when I break this fast tomorrow, I break it right. And if the day goes good and tomorrow goes good, I'll probably extend it and do more. But it's a moment-to-moment decision. All right? Check in with y'all in a minute. What's good, people? What's good? People just checking in with y'all and letting y'all know how I feel on this second day of my dry fast or whatnot. I'm feeling good. I haven't had no hunger pains like I usually do when I'm on my water fast. Today, energy was pretty steady. I took like a nice 2-hour nap or whatnot, and I'm feeling tired. It's 8 o'clock right now, and I think I'm just gonna go to sleep and just kick it. But other than that, man, like, I think I'm down to 186 all the way since 226. And I'm not only doing this for physical reasons, but more of a spiritual and mental healing. That's why I'm doing it. I mean, the physical is just a plus. You know what I mean? Strength this past week, I was able to get 260 for 5 reps. That felt good. I was able to still get my 195 for 3, and then as well get my 260 squat for 5. So like, that's good. And I was still able to get my long distance running in. So that was definitely a plus for me. Some mental benefits. I just got some more clarity, and I'm more like straight to the point, and I find myself just kind of I don't know, just talking more from my stomach. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm making shit up, but I just feel more direct and more choosy with my word selection. And then, I mean, some negatives. I haven't drank water, haven't brushed my teeth, I haven't taken a shower since Friday. Today is Sunday the 14th, so that's like about 2 days. And I'm going to try, my goal is to end this by tomorrow, drink some water, and finish my fast with a water fast. I have a total of 89 hours of fasting to do just to make up. My goal right now is to get down to 175 and build back up to 185. Right now I'm sitting at like 186 or whatnot, but I'm just trying to break all this down. And honestly, I noticed a lot of, like, my skin's way clearer right now. Surprisingly, I don't got all that caca on my teeth. I got some healthy, clean teeth, but my breath does stink. I've been able to surprisingly poop. I pooped like twice, once yesterday and once today. Pee, the only thing is that shit's right now, to be real, it's burning. Like it's like a slight sting or whatnot. That's because there's no water in my system at all. I'm like completely dry, nothing on my skin. My knees all freaking thing. But right now, that's just some progress. Still got it. Like a little bit more striations are starting to come out and stuff like that. But like I said, that's a plus. I've been able to overcome a lot of mental adversities that I've been struggling with. Like I had a lot of substance abuse issues. I could make another video if you would like for me to talk about those things. And simple things too, things that you don't think that are messing you up. I had a lot of parent issues. Like I had a lot of issues with both of my parents, and where the communication was like non-existent. I found myself to be very angry for many months and saying some harsh things, you know what I mean? And to be real with you, I've learned how to cry during this experience, just because I just been purging all this pain outside of me. What I've noticed is sometimes we get in these moods, or we lose somebody we love dearly, and nobody kind of teaches us to kind of get out of that zone. And I'm noticing that the more I purge my body and allow it to eat itself, yeah, physically I might not be aesthetically where I want to be,
but internally is what matters most, because if this ain't functioning right, your body ain't functioning right, your mind's not going to function right, and your spirit ain't going to be right. And you're always going to run around with this type of confusion inside of you. That's my take on it. You know what I mean? That's my theory. And I'm not talking for nobody. I'm just talking from my experience alone. But I believe that, like last week, I went to Pennsylvania. I live in Massachusetts. Went to Pennsylvania to know kind of solve things with my father, and break bread with him, and just try to put things at peace, because sometimes you could allow life to go on. My wife is stupid. Sometimes you could allow life to go on and just be angry for so long, and just because the time passes and the emotion passes doesn't mean that the problem is solved. The problem's still within you. Sometimes we're just too busy stuffing our faces with food, sometimes drinking or smoking, or, you know what I mean, partying too much, surrounding our environment with the wrong people. And that could be very poisonous for your development and where you want to go. You know what I mean? And so I broke bread with my father, and then he's like, man, you got to reach out to your mom. And like, it was like the spirit just like speaking to me, man. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. Yo, man, I broke down and cried like a baby. I don't even know how to cry. That's how strong I've been. Just because you're strong doesn't make you a strong person. You know what I mean? You gotta cry sometimes. That's called balance. You need balance. If not, it's gonna manifest into disease, into your liver, into your kidneys, into your lungs. And then once that anger turns inward, that's called depression. You know what I'm saying? Then you're never in the moment. You know what I mean? Then you cannot truly fulfill your destiny here and purpose here on earth. You know what I mean? Then you're distracted. You think you need to buy all these things. You think you need to hang around with a certain type of people. I don't know. That's just me. I'm just talking about me personally. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this brings some type of clarity to you in your mission in life. All right? I'm gonna check in tomorrow. Peace.